he truly wants to be a Cowboy for life. Like, I'm not joking when I say that boy grew up worshiping the Dallas Cowboys. Him being drafted by them, whether it was, pick number one or pick, Mr. Irrelevant, that was his dream. And to be their starting quarterback, their face, their franchise, that's something I know he wants to continue to do. How I feel about it, again, all bullshitting aside, is truly how he feels about it. I support him no matter where he wants to be, no matter what he wants to do. I've made the comments on Twitter that I want him out of Dallas. Again, that has been more so to the fans that constantly write me or DM me that your brother ain't shit, your brother will never win, your brother's nothing. So I'm like, well, cool, get him out of Dallas so you can see what this franchise will look like without 12 over the season, without a guy that constantly put y'all in position on the playoffs. Could he have a better playoff record? He'll tell you himself he could. But still, like I said, over the last 3 seasons, this guy has 36 wins in the regular season. So, and you just want to get rid of.
All right, that was some interesting perspective there from Big Bro as it pertains to Dak Prescott and why he was making comments about him wanting him out of Dallas. And I can definitely see that. But I'll just say this, Tad. I'm going to say this right now, bro. If you think the Dallas Cowboys are the only fan base that's going to have fans jumping into your DM saying crazy stuff, just go talk to Alexander Madison from the Vikings. Bro was getting death threats last season for fumbling and stuff. So there's fanatical fans in every fan base. I know we have the biggest fan base, so we have a bunch of fluff, but the Cowboys fan base is not the only fan base with those sorts of fans, Tad. All right, so I get it. It can be frustrating. I have no clue what it's like to be a family member and have to deal with seeing that foolishness about your loved ones on an everyday basis. Pretty much anytime you open your social medias, I'm sure there's people trying to troll and say crazy stuff about Dak, because I even get frustrated when I see certain things that I've been seeing certain people say, right? But I'm just saying this, bruh. Not all of us are like that. There's a lot of us that truly appreciate Dak Prescott and the type of quarterback he is, and we see the value that he brings to the team. So don't lump the whole Cowboys fan base together as it pertains to that. And my advice to you would be to lean in more into the positive side of the fan base versus giving so much of the negative side of the fan base that type of attention.
Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. I still hold Aaron Rodgers as the top 5 quarterback. Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts.
You said quarterbacks, not running backs.
Oh Lord, help us all, help us all, help us all. Tad from the top rope, Tad from the top rope, out of nowhere. Look at oh Lord, Tad. Hey, I'm gonna say this first, man. Those of you Cowboys fans that are getting ready to type, hey, Tad needs to be quiet. Tad needs to be quiet. Hey, be quiet, damn it. Be quiet. This is not the time as Cowboys fans to turn our back on one of our own. This is not the time as Cowboys fans to allow our hurt feelings about our feeble free agency to cloud our judgment and not to have the back of one of our own when he finally came on the platform and fought back. The platform that is famous for hosting dudes like Shady Snapping Turtle McCoy and hosting pretty much anybody else that hates the Cowboys, Deshaun Jackson, people that talk crazy about the Cowboys and Dak Prescott on a regular basis. Please understand what platform he is on. Dak Prescott just came from the top rope with a roast. He went scorched earth on Jalen Hurts. And boy, I can tell you this right now, as Cowboys fans, pick your weapons up. Pick your weapons up. Choose your weapons. Because we about to go to war all season long. I hope y'all know this man just incited a riot within Philadelphia fans. I hope y'all know that. Philly fans are going to be waiting on every little thing that Dak Prescott do wrong, but guess what? The Dak attack gonna be waiting too. I'm gonna be waiting for Jalen Hurts to show exactly that he is just a running back that can throw the ball down the field a couple yards, and not even that far because the man's arm strength is weak, and we've seen it on multiple occasions. I'm 100% with Dak Prescott on this, and I'm glad that he said something, because guess what? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? Again, now I'm sure Tad was just kind of trolling a little bit, even though he kept a stone cold serious ass face when he said it. I'm sure Tad was just trolling a little bit, right? But at the end of the day, Philly fans had this coming. I done seen y'all talking crazy about Dak Prescott on multiple situations. I've seen y'all perpetuating BS about Dak Prescott with his recent happenings and stuff like that. The fact he's trying to be the one and seek justice. I've seen Philly fans saying some disgusting stuff. So look, by no means do I give a damn. I don't give a damn, and neither should you. If you're a Cowboys fan, this should honestly tickle your heartstring a little bit, because it should make you feel a little bit good that we finally had a chance to get somebody on one of these platforms that Eagles guys are famous for going on. Get somebody on one of these platforms and really give them a jug, because this may be the biggest insult to Jalen Hurts I have seen on an actual reputable platform such as like an I Am Athlete or something. Just wow, Tad from the top ropes. All right, so I want to address that part of this first. So Cowboys fans, don't be doing that BS, bro. Don't be on that hating stuff. Don't be on that weirdo stuff, man. At the end of the day, we are all part of the same army, bro. At the end of the day. So don't be on none of that weird stuff. Oh, I wish he would be quiet. He ain't saying nothing that we as fans have not said 1,000 times. How many times have you called Jalen? How many times have you, watching this video, how many times have you called Jalen Hurts a running back? Exactly. I know I've called him a running back several times. So I would be a hypocrite to get up here and be like, oh, I wish Tad would just be quiet, man. These family members, man. Man, that's BS, bro. These family members didn't sign a contract with nobody. That's like me saying that I need to be quiet because one of my family members working for the FBI or something, that I can't have an opinion about the government. That's BS, bro. I can't. I didn't sign nothing with the government. I'm not employed by them. They're not sending me no checks. Same thing for Tad. He ain't employed for the Cowboys. Terrence Parsons ain't either. None of these people are employed for the Cowboys. Even CD Mama, even though it was bad taste, bro, she has a right to talk about anything she want to talk about on her platform, man. The internet gonna take out the internet take it. I think it's just kind of weird that we've gotten to a place now where we're starting to scold and lambast family members for being fans, just like the rest of us, bro. Just like the rest of us. I can see when they start saying some super out of pocket stuff, but he's clearly poking fun at these dudes with this right now, bro. But it was funny. It was damn funny. It was damn funny and kind of accurate too. But I just kind of wanted to bring this video for one because it's just been a lot of drama in Cowboys Nation, and we haven't had enough fun this offseason. We haven't had enough to cheer about, and I thought this was kind of funny. And two, man, y'all heard what he said about our quarterback. Y'all heard what he said about our quarterback, bro. This man has been worshiping the Dallas Cowboys since he was a wee little lad. He's just like us, bro. Dak is one of us. Dak is one of us. I can tell you this right now, y'all. I can tell you this right now. You probably will not have another quarterback coming to this franchise anytime soon. Anytime soon, especially considering that Dak was a youngin' the last time the Cowboys saw any type of success. And to be honest, he was only like 3 years old when they won their last Super Bowl or so, right? 2 or 3 years old. So he was a super youngin' when he seen the traces of success. So he grew up kind of within the hype of the Cowboys and the pageantry of the Cowboys, right? None of these dudes are growing up. None of these quarterbacks is growing up now. None of these dudes is coming into the league now. None of these dudes have seen any type of success. They've only seen the Cowboys be clowned. So I say that to say, y'all better really appreciate what we have while we have it, because I can tell y'all this right now. I find it hard to believe that we as an organization will find another quarterback that is going to care as much as we care. Okay, and I firmly believe that Dak Prescott cares as much as we care. You can go back and look at his old tweets on Twitter, and you can see that he was definitely just like all of us before he actually became the quarterback of the Cowboys. So I appreciate Tad for coming out and actually speaking on that and giving us that little nugget. Outside of the trolling stuff, I appreciate him coming out and speaking on that, because I believe that is a underappreciated point about any player that really has a passion about the Cowboys and a passion about the brand and about the actual franchise. Y'all really need to understand that that's rare, and that's going to become more and more and more rare, bro. And all I'm going to say is, I don't think we're going to have another quarterback that's going to understand how our fan base lashes out the way Dak has, because when has Dak Prescott when has he ever said something crazy about the fan base? I can't remember the last time he actually said something wild about the fan. And people say crazy stuff about him 24/7, even in our fan base. People say crazy stuff about Dak Prescott all the time. But when is the actual last time you seen him lash out? When is the last time that you seen him lose his cool under the pressure of all the media and stuff? Even when he came out and talked about how the referees, that he glad the fans threw stuff at the referees. Like, that's honestly what I would have wanted him to say at that moment. It's like, good for them, good for the refs, because they BSing, right? So we have to really appreciate when we have players come through this system that is not only playing at an above average level, and regardless of what you want to say about Dak, bro, he was an all-pro. All-pro is one of those awards, is one of those honors that you can't just take from anybody. You can't just be like, oh, they got it. It's not a Pro Bowl, y'all. It's not a Pro Bowl. All-pro puts you in a different category, okay? Once you become an all-pro, you're in a completely different category regardless of what you want to believe as a fan, bro. That's like being an All-American or something in college, right? So you can't take that from him. But not only is he an all-pro level quarterback, not only is he an amazing leader, but he's also displayed an amazing amount of tactfulness in his term as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. He's represented the team and himself in a very admirable way. And the fact that he actually understands us as a fan base, he knows how bad we want it, because he wants it just as bad. Before he was even a quarterback, he wanted it too, right? So the fact that this dude relates to us on the level that he relates to us, and he's playing the way that he's playing, bro, there should be nothing but support for our QB1. Real talk. Those of y'all out there talking about, oh, we need to move, y'all are only looking at the physical attributes. Y'all are only looking at dudes that, for one, none of these dudes coming out of college, outside of a Caleb Williams, maybe a Jaden Daniels, none of these other dudes have more talent than Dak Prescott, especially when he was coming out of college. Some of y'all seem to forget the dude had Mississippi State. The Mississippi State Bulldogs ranked number 1, and he was firmly in position to challenge for the Heisman that year as well when he was in college. The year he had his best year in college, right? People forget that, man. And Cowboys fans are going to be hard pressed, and this is why the Joneses ain't just moving off. And this is why you don't see teams move off of franchise QBs. This is why you see the Phillip Rivers stick around for 15 years with one team. This is why you see the Ben Roethlisberger stick around well past his prime with one team, because it is so difficult to find a replacement. It is so difficult to find someone that can not only do the physical things, but also be able to understand and dissect the game on a mental level on the field, especially at quarterback. Going through your progressions, understanding your reads, knowing what you're looking at, and then playing quarterback for the Cowboys. That's a whole different aspect of being a quarterback, playing that position that any dude that comes in here would have to deal with, bro. And y'all have to understand that. No matter who was to come in here, they're going to have to deal with the same expectations. They have to deal with the same amount of anger and fervor from the fan base. And my question is, can every dude handle that? Seriously, do y'all truly believe every dude can handle that? I've seen way too many athletes fly off the handle, get mad, start talking crazy on Twitter. Hell, some of our own players can't handle the criticism sometimes. So y'all think another quarterback is just going to be able to waltz up in here as a rookie, a second-year player, and take this team further than it's ever been under all of those expectations? Y'all are out y'all minds, and you're living in the fantasy world. So, yes, Dak Prescott is my damn quarterback, man. I'm proud that he's my quarterback. And it feels great to know that we have somebody on this team. We have players on this team, not just him. We have players on this team that truly get it. And y'all let me know what y'all think about everything we talked about today down in the comments below, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. We still the same old Cowboys. And this man, Tad, bro, we might as well prepare for war, man. Me keep my weapon real close to me. We got to prepare for war, bro.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Woo, shut up, my boy, shut up.